Hello again, my fellow short attention span viewers and friends. This is Dan once again with another Bible topic from the Old Testament, and again we're going back to Moses. Um, this time I call it when trash talking to Moses goes wrong. Moses had a really tough job dealing with people that grumbled constantly. I don't know if you've ever been around somebody that grumbles all the time or is negative, but it kind of wears you down. And it wore Moses down at times. Of course, he had a great resource. He would go to God. Well, these people rebelled against God and even challenged Moses' leadership. Not all of them. I'm talking about a select few. And after seeing God work miracle after miracle and rescue after rescue and saving them through the waters of the Red Sea, it's just amazing. Now, there was one guy in particular, Korah. He was the main instigator, and he said to Moses, you take too much upon yourself, for all the congregation is holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. So why then do you exalt yourself above the assembly of the Lord? In other words, why are you the big shot that God uses? Why do you get that glory? Well, Moses responded, tomorrow morning the Lord will show you who is his and who is holy, and will cause him to come near to him. That one whom he chooses he will cause to come near to him. And Moses told Korah and his group to meet the next day with censers with fire and incense in them, and we'll just see who God accepts. Well, the next day God told Moses and the company to stay back from Korah, Dathan, and those with him. And God explained things just a little bit more clearly. Actually, the ground opened up and took Korah, his family, his group, tents, and all down to hell alive. Now, you can read the details for yourselves in the links. God takes his leaders, the prophets, seriously and works through them. Challenging them was, in essence, challenging God's authority. God birthed the nation of Israel with great power during this time, both in Egypt and here in the story in the wilderness wanderings. God means what he says and says what he means, and he clearly had used Moses and Aaron to be his leaders. Finally, this story demonstrates how God hates grumbling and complaining. It's a bigger sin than we ever realize. Our words can be a blessing or a stumbling block. I've got the links below, and may God richly bless you.